Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello, welcome to the Media Zone. And Dave here, and Dave with you. Cammie not here this week. 3 films tonight. Are they good ones, Dave?
I don't know, Ed.
They're not.
They're Deliver Us from Evil, Earth to Echo, and Tammy.
They're not good ones.
How do you know? Have you seen them?
I saw the trailers for them.
Well, let's get right into them. Here we go.
I think Tammy looks sort of good. Deliver Us from Evil looks sort of creepy.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, we have a jam-packed show.
There's no blockbusters, though. We're going to give away some, or we're going to try to give away some free movie tickets at the end of the show.
We should try giving away tickets that people have to pay for.
Oh, what do you mean?
Now we can recoup the money.
What do you mean? It's like...
We say, oh, you won tickets, give us $10.
What, like they do in the emails? I am Professor Hinkle from West India.
Right. Yeah.
I need your help in reclaiming my funds. First, send $3,000 to this address. If you look through your spam file, you get a little laugh once in a while.
I had a teacher in, I think, 5th or 6th grade was Hinkle.
Mr. Hinkle?
Mr. Hinkle.
Wasn't Mr. Hinkle also the poor magician who created havoc for Frosty, Dave?
I don't know. Was it Hinkle?
Professor Hinkle,
was it
wasn't
Professor
it?
Hinkle? I don't know. I don't remember.
Or was that the guy that shot Reagan? I forget.
No, it was Hinckley.
Hinckley. Then they had to change poor William Katz's character from Greatest American Hero, as he was teacher Hinckley.
Oh.
And then he became Hanley for a few episodes, so that kind of went away.
And then he went back to Hinckley?
Went back to Hinckley, I think.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever.
Dear.
All right, let's get into the movies. We got so much to do.
We got a lot to do today.
Let's go. And hopefully everything will go right.
And we got birthdays and things.
There you go. Deliver Us from Evil, starring Eric Bana, Olivia Munn, Munn, Sean Harris, and Joel McHale. In Deliver Us from Evil, New York police officer Ralph Sarchi, struggling with his own personal issues, as they so often do, begins investigating a series of disturbing and inexplicable crimes. He joins forces with an unconventional priest, schooled in the rituals of exorcism, to combat the frightening and demonic possessions that are terrorizing their city, based upon the book, which details Sarchi's bone-chilling, real-life cases. So this is based on a true story, Ed.
Yeah.
Where people have evil, and they'd like to be delivered from it.
It looked like an awful lot of evil if this was based on a true story. It had been enhanced a little bit.
What's wrong with you?
People scratching at the floors and the walls.
You know this lady? She's one of my charges.
I can't imagine it happening in real life.
You can't.
But
I
apparently
cannot
did.
either.
You think she's possessed?
Isn't that the guy from Lost?
She belongs.
Yeah. It's not him.
I would not know if that was him or not.
It might be him because he got booted out of that Once Upon a Time sequel, since that was canceled.
Oh, okay. Ew! Look at this.
It's another. See, there's a lot of creepy things.
I just, you know what? I can't really say I'm very tired of these exorcism, paranormal movies, because I think of the 15 that have come out over the past few years, I saw one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same stuff over and over. And the only difference between this one and any of the other ones would be that it's apparently based on true events.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it was just inspired by true events, which is different. Very different.
How did you know that was coming? You seem to go right for the microphone. You've seen these trailers so many times. Where's the kicker? Is there a kicker in this one? I forget. There's always a kicker, right? The one last jump in the trailer.
Ooh, well, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's happening? Oh, the thing popping up there, the Jack in the Box.
It's July.
There it is. Everything now. Except it will not consume my $12 to go see it.
No, it's 9 for the matinees.
Is it? That's still not enough.
Okay, here we come. If there's a jump, it's going to be now.
No, nothing? Ah.
Oh, are you sure, producer? There was nothing. Okay. You know, it was kind of good. I don't know if you saw this one on the Epix channel. Was it The Possession?
Yeah.
Was that with, what's her name? That was pretty, with the Dybbuk, it was a Jewish ghost.
Yeah.
And the exorcism had to go, oh, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of good, though. I don't know why. It was just kind of... The little girl got a box at a garage sale, which is why you never go to those things. The evil Jewish ghost is in there.
Oh, no.
When you get one of those, and she opened the box, and it possessed her. It was pretty good for this run-of-the-mill type of thing.
Well, I guess if you go to an Epix channel and go in with low expectations, you won't ever be disappointed.
That's what I went in with, I think. All right, let's see. Now, this looks like a very low-budget kids film for the summer. Yeah, take the kids out and get them out of your hair for a couple hours.
Shut them up for a little bit.
A bunch of actors, I don't even know their name. I'm not going to bother reading them. Do you want to hear who they are? T.O. Helm, Brian Astro Bradley, and Reese Hartwig.
Stars of the future, Ed.
Tuck Munch and Alex are a... Who is Munch? That's probably the big kid, right? There's Munch right there. Are a trio of inseparable friends whose lives are about to change. Their neighborhood is being destroyed by a highway construction project that is forcing their families to move away. The boys begin receiving a strange series of signals on their phones and discover something beyond their wildest imaginations. A small alien who has become stranded on Earth. Think back to 1982, Dave.
That's right.
In need of their help, the four friends come together to protect the alien and help him find his way home. They're figuring these 12-year-olds have never seen E.T., apparently.
Yeah, because it's never shown at any other time.
This journey full of wonder and adventure is their story and their secrets. Rated PG for some action and peril and mild language from the kids.
Is it mild language? When they're scared, they went, holy sh...
There's probably an S-bomb
Is that
in there.
Boo-Boo or Bobo or
It
whatever?
looks like Boobo from the Clash of
Boobo.
the Titans. Only he was cuter for some reason, even though he was in limited animation.
Right. Well, who knows? A little something for the kids, I guess.
Well, it's better than that, what was that series that apparently stopped? No. There was a kids series based on the books, the stick figures. I even forget the name of it. They seem to be coming out every summer.
It's not the Wimpy Kid thing.
The Wimpy Kids,
Is it the Wimpy Kids?
movies. That'll dry it up, apparently.
This looks like a little bit of E.T. and Transformers. Like pieces are flowing around.
Yeah. We throw everything into
Yeah, why not?
See if it sticks. Call him Echo.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay, what's our next one?
How long ago was E.T.? Was that 32 years?
32 years, yeah. The only movie I've ever walked out on.
Oh, Dave! We'll have to get into that after Tammy, Dave.
No, we won't. We got so much to do. We don't want to talk about that.
Yes, we do.
No. Oh, Jesus. Not her again doing the same character.
Melissa McCarthy, Susan Sarandon, Allison Janney, Gary Cole, Dan Aykroyd, and Kathy Bates.
God.
It's a lot of big people on the screen. You need one that IMAX screen for these. Tammy is having a bad day. She's totaled her clunker car, gotten fired from her thankless job at a greasy burger joint, and instead of finding comfort at home, finds her husband getting comfortable with the neighbor in her own house. It's time to take her boombox and book it. The bad news is she's broke and without wheels. The worst news is her grandma
Fingers crossed.
trying to stretch this out so any of this stuff I'm reading about is appearing on the screen here. The worst news is her grandma. Here we go. Pearl is her only option. With a car, cash, and an itch to see Niagara Falls. Not exactly the escape Tammy had in mind, but on the road with Grandma riding shotgun, it may be just what Tammy needs. Rated R for language, including sexual references.
So is that Susan Sarandon as Grandma?
She's Grandma. It's a sad day, Dave.
Is it?
When Susan Sarandon.
I'm gonna tell you, about, I think Susan Sarandon. I think she's using grandma makeup.
Yeah.
Because she still is a very attractive. Oh my God!
Looks
She
like
did
Grandma-
not just lift up her shirt.
Grandma's showing her jugs there. which
Well,
must be-
she did in that 1980 in Atlantic City.
Yeah, that was 1980. Though.
I know.
These
There's a
are
big difference.
2014 grandma jugs, Dave.
Right. But she's still a good-looking older woman. I think she did a little extra, well, or maybe she just let herself go to look this way.
She didn't get this year's facelift. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that could be.
Coming in hot.
Going out cold.
Going out of the theaters in 2 weeks.
Look, Melissa McCarthy, the same
Character.
It's kind of humorous, but still.
Yeah, she is good on occasion. Wasn't last summer she was the nutty cop or something with Sandra Bullock?
Yes. Was that the Heat or something like
It was
that?
the Heat, and that did big boffo box office last
Did it?
summer.
I know she was in Identity Thief, Bridesmaids,
Yeah.
and this.
She's still on that TV show for some reason.
Yeah,
She's
she
hanging
keeps
on.
making movies. That Mike and Molly's going to be, Mike and someone else.
Mike is crossing his fingers that he stays with that. 'Cause what the hell is he going to do after that folds up?
I don't know.
All right, that's all of our films for this week, Dave, which leads us right into the DVDs coming out.
Here we go.
I think there's not many this week because of its 4th of July week here.
All right.
I think we've got 2.
Cry Baby with Johnny Depp. When was this? Was this like around 90?
It was around 90.
Right off the 21 Jump Street.
Did you see this, Dave?
No.
I had a pass for this. It was the oddest collection. It's John Waters, of course. I
Yes.
got the cast picture in the next one here. We go to the odd cast that was in this.
Tracy Lords.
Tracy Lords.
Is that Ricky Lake?
Very heavy
Bless you.
Ricky
producer.
Lake. I think that was Sid Vicious on the bottom?
I have no idea.
And whoever this was that played Hatchet Face on the right. It was an old, odd-looking woman who was playing a teenager, Dave.
Okay.
As only John Waters can put a cast together. It was the oddest bunch, but it was fairly entertaining, as I recall, in 1990.
Was Sid Vicious still alive in 1990?
Like, what?
Is that a fat suit on Ricky Lake?
Oh, no. That was 1990 Ricky Lake. I'm not sure if she was pregnant in this, but I think that was all her.
There you go. All right.
Mm.
John Waters. Oh, great movie.
Now, who was it? Was it you that mentioned this?
Yes.
And I went out and got it.
Okay.
And I had, this was 1980, I think, or so.
Yeah, somewhere around there, yes.
And it was never out. I never saw it. Apparently it was out. So I tracked down the DVD finally, and we looked at it. And now it's coming out on Blu-ray.
Wow.
If I had only waited a few months, Dave.
There was a big controversy about thought these people were really killed because I don't know if it was the director told them once this film is out there, don't make any public appearances, go into hiding. So it fueled the belief that these people were actually killed because it was so lifelike. But they did not get killed.
No, the people were alive. The poor turtle they hacked
Yes.
up
yeah.
is deceased. The real turtle.
Real animal killings and
something
mutilations. But other than that, the people survived.
Yeah. It was kind of that found footage thing where they found the film in the woods or something. Right.
It was Blair Witch before. It was Blair Witch.
Yes.
All right, what do we got now, Ed?
We've got birthdays.
Birthdays?
And we're going to take a look at the ones we should have done last week.
Oh, okay.
The ones for the end of June.
Well, let's kind
And
of let's rip through these because there's so many birthdays.